Good afternoon, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the Nation Network, where tonight we bring you Ultra Pro Wrestling's All-Star Pro Wrestling.
Making his way to the ring from Kona, Hawaii, weighing in at 309 pounds.
King Koa, man we've not seen in a couple of weeks now, makes his return here in this house show, and we bring you exclusive coverage right here on the Nation Network.
Well, King Koa is a bad guy, I'll tell you right now. He is tough, he is mean, he's got that Samoan lineage, cut from the very familiar cloth of guys like Appa, Sika, Rikishi, Umaga.
Imagine getting in the ring with that combination right there.
Indeed, and that's kind of what it is.
Mike McElroy, of course, the manager. What a stable he's put together. I mean, you talk about some monsters.
Well, he's got this guy, then he's got the Axis of Evil. We've seen the three of them in action, and they're a force to be reckoned with. Almost makes you wonder if he's not going to add him to the pile, but look at who his opponent's going to be tonight.
From Lincoln, Nebraska, weighing in at 373 pounds, the heavyweight champion.
This is a non-title match, ladies and gentlemen, as you see that newly designed championship title over the shoulder of Ed Cleaver. He hasn't defended that title now in a few weeks, ever since Michigan. A lot of controversy around that. We haven't really seen much of him since Motor City Mayhem.
I haven't seen him until now. It's the first chance I've had. It's a big guy. You wouldn't miss him if he was around, that's for sure.
Want to welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network. Corey Andrews in the house, along with the Ancient Clown. J-Rocks is here. DHW in the house as well.
Shout out to ICW. Thank you for joining us as well.
The who's who of the nation in the house as we get ready to kick things off tonight. 4 big matches coming your way tonight. We are going to be seeing the reigning World Heavyweight Champion in a non-title match in our main event.
Randy the Ram Robinson is here, and it is going to be a great night anytime you have the best of the best.
A lot of people felt, I can't say it, that Ed Cleaver was fortunate to walk out of Michigan with that championship around his, well, or over his shoulder more accurately.
Bison Biggs was screwed. Everyone knows it. The lucky thing for Cleaver right now, at the very least, is that Bison Biggs has other things on his mind, and those other things, of course, are going to be the man who's responsible for him losing that title match.
Hero Gensho, of course, is that man, and there's a running clothesline to get things started here. Fans are going to be kind of divided up as he goes for a bear hug early on in the match.
Fans are going to be divided up because neither of these guys particularly a fan favorite.
Big clothesline, nicely done. As King Koa now starts to take some of the initiative early on in this match, and you can hear McElroy ringside just throwing instructions at him.
Near 300-pounder and King Koa going up against a 400-pounder. Hopefully they reinforce the ring for this one.
A lot of humanity inside that squared circle right now, and McElroy watching as one of his latest proteges gets caught.
Ed Cleaver is not the champion of Empire Wrestling by accident.
Big clothesline over the top rope, and to the floor he goes. We talk about Empire Wrestling, of course. That is the recently acquired property just over 2 weeks ago by an unknown entity. We are still waiting for clarification, and I've been told that this week we are going to find out who the owner of Empire Wrestling is. The Empire Wrestling Federation has been, for all intents and purposes, a rudderless ship.
Well, it hasn't been running like a rudderless ship, and that's the whole thing. Everyone wants to know who is the captain.
What a move right there. King Koa just speared the EWF champion. One thing I'll say for Ed Cleaver, every championship match he's had, every real match he's had for the most part, he's going up against some big dogs.
Well, because, of course, everything that went on with him and Bison Biggs, that was no easy night at the office for him, not one time. And this is not going to be any easier going up against this big man.
Has him across the shoulders. Cleaver head first into the apron.
Well, McElroy not too happy with what he's seeing right now.
Into the steel steps he goes. Oh, and look at that. Porkchop came out, thought he was going to intercept, and instead got caught with a clothesline.
Well, one of the other things he did is he broke the count right at the count of 9, and now Cleaver looked like he was going after McElroy for a moment.
Ed Cleaver just following King Koa into the corner, doing some damage with that big backsplash.
When you say big, I mean, he's wearing his denim overalls that we're used to seeing him in, but I'll tell you this much right now. You put him all in white, and he can be the West Side Screen at the drive-in movie on any given night.
Belly to belly suplex, and that might be enough for a win. Look at this.
Well, I'll tell you what we need to look at. There is a gaping wound on the head. I didn't catch it. King Koa is spilling some blood right now.
Went for a cover. Porkchop able to get that shoulder up, and you're right. That is definitely in a troubled spot, too, as he chokes out the EWF champion. Fans, we got some announcements to make for you here tonight as the program goes along. Don't you dare go away. As we already know, all roads right now for the EWF will be leading to June 26th. It'll be Riptide, the next Supercard event featuring the EWF. As Porkchop Ed Cleaver throws him back into the ring. As the summer is continuing to build up, it will be the month of July, and things will really be heating up here in UPW. And look at this, he puts a steel chair into this match.
Well, if this man uses it, he's going to get disqualified. Now the referee busy trying to remove the chair.
Back elbow right to the face, and the champion is in trouble. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg.
I doubt it. Yeah, I was going to say, I know he's hurt, but I think you got to do more than a cross ankle.
King Koa with a sit-out spine buster. We talked about the Samoan lineage. Appa, Sika, Umaga, Rikishi, and as you watch King Koa, as he got a 2.5 count on the EWF champion. And let's also mark the fact that both of these men are in alternate promotions. King Koa is a member of the House of Honor roster, and it's only at house shows like this or on Monday nights that these two can actually lock up. And there's a chop to the throat.
Well, we said early on that the fans were going to be hard-pressed to pick a side on this one, but right now it looks like they're doing it. They are definitely going against Porkchop Ed Cleaver, and they seem to be in the corner right now. King Koa.
Chop block to the back of the knee. Koa going over towards his manager, and McElroy right there to watch. Cleaver choking him out in the corner. Referee trying to get him to break, and she does.
And now there's some words being exchanged right there. Koa's going to take advantage of that distraction, see what he can do about it.
Hip toss takes him all the way across the ring, and that's a lot of weight to be moving. Beat up King Koa, though, is still in control, at least for the moment. Belly to belly, and he plants him.
But he might have gone for the cover right there because this sure as heck looked like he could have had him.
Working the head and the neck area. And King Koa just continues to wear down the champion. And I would say that the longer this match goes on, the more it's going to favor King Koa.
Oh, no doubt about it. You can already see Cleaver starting to get gassed.
Samoan drop. And now going up to the top rope. This cannot be good.
Jet splash off the top rope to the floor. And the EWF champion is done.
This is an absolute beatdown taking place now. Elbow right to the midsection. Will that be enough to turn the tide, though? Cleaver with a belly-to-belly suplex on the floor.
And as you can see just by looking, there is nothing down on this floor. It is parquet all the way.
And now the EWF champion starts to make a comeback. Will it be too little too late? Mighty Mouth Mike McElroy ringside watching on. Very anxiously right now, I might add. Continues to go to work, and now look at this. McElroy again is up and distracting the EWF champion. Meantime, from behind. Oh, and he got caught with a clothesline.
King Koa looked like he had it. Oh, there it is. Samoan drop.
Goes for the cover, hook of the leg. Will that be it? One. Here's two. He got him. King Koa pulls out a major victory right here over a champion.
Wasn't pretty, but it got the job done. And then you have to ask yourself, how much of the distraction of Mike McElroy was it that led to this win? But nonetheless, it is a win. Don't want to take anything away from that.
Indeed, a big victory indeed for King Koa. We'll be back with plenty more action. Stay right here.
You're looking at the longest reigning television champion in Ultra Pro Wrestling history. I'm also going to be a fighting champion. So tonight, I decided to put my championship on the line against a worthy opponent. Someone who truly is going to test my skills. Stay tuned, because when the time comes, you will find out who has the honor of stepping into the ring with me tonight. How you doing?
AEW Fight Forever was revealed to the world.
I can't believe what I just saw!
And the reaction was nothing short of spectacular.
Bring it! Let's see it! I'm better than you! Oh my God! Incredible!
Do you remember the feeling when you could just pick up and play a video game?
That feeling is back.
Are you ready to reignite the magic?
AEW Fight Forever
Has deep career modes.
You can create your own wrestler, like me.
And use all of my signature moves.
battle it out in some of my favorite matches, like Lights Out.
Falls count anywhere.
And don't forget about the weapons.
All the weapons.
Now it's time for you to create your unforgettable moments. AEW Fight Forever, coming soon.
All right, fans, we are ready for the next match here tonight. Part of Ultra Pro All-Star Wrestling.
Making his way to the ring from your darkest fears, weighing in at 215 pounds.
Thurston Blood, this is a dangerous individual.
This demon of sorts he believes himself to be a vampire. I'm not going to tell him any differently. We've seen some of the things that he will do to his opponents in the ring, including biting.
He definitely employs the bat personality of the Vampire Bat because he flies around that ring.
He's truly a mixture of different aspects of talent. Always a danger whenever he steps inside that squared circle.
Well, it's another non-title match, but it's another great champion that we're going to get a look at. We just heard from the TV champion himself a little while ago. We'll be seeing him in a title match coming up here in just a little bit.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 238 pounds, the heavyweight champion,
the House of Honor heavyweight champion, Rock Solid Rock Ripley.
He's already defended that title once. Not going to do it here tonight, but he's still here to compete, and anytime a champion is in the house, that makes it a must-see card.
Once again, want to welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network tonight. We've got Neil Hooper in the house, along with William Weir. The House of Honor heavyweight champion. We just saw the Empire Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion in a losing effort.
Yeah, and that was a head-to-head matchup, too. So anytime you have cross promotions like this, and that's why you come out to these house shows, because you'll see stuff you won't see on their syndicated programming.
Oh, there's a super kick, and look at this, going for the cover.
2 3/4 count. That would have been a massive upset.
Once again. And Ripley comes up quickly after that one. Up and across the shoulders. What has Thurston Blood got in mind? Oh, man. Tremendous move right there with that kick to the head. Irish whip to the ropes. Back out front. Drops down. Whoa, switches directions on him. And Thurston Blood follows up with that stiff forearm right to the head.
Yeah, thus far the champ has not been able to get anything going, but he caught the foot. Back heel kick to the head.
That'll leave you loopy, no doubt about it. As Ripley now has an arm and uses that to set up the clothesline.
Thurston Blood got out the gate early on, but now it is Rock Ripley coming back.
Power slam. And Thurston Blood's gonna roll out to the floor. Ripley, slingshot over the top rope into the floor.
You don't see too many 260-pounders doing that, but Rock Ripley is a big man, and he is absolutely able to do things like that, which is one of the reasons why he is the House of Honor champion. Defeated Leviathan, and nobody thought that was going to happen.
Referee tried to get the action to go back into the ring. Ducks it out, and now Thurston Blood with a shot right to the head, winding up the arm, and now cradles for a 1 count. Thurston has him up. Oh, man!
He might have had him if he had gone straight for the pin.
Scorpion death drop, a sit-out variation of it. And he continues to use that super kick.
Ring awareness right now not as great as Fred, though. He keeps on getting a little too close to the ropes. Oh, that's it!
Busting him open! Brock Ripley knocks him out with that one. Holy cow.
No playing around today.
That back heel kick almost took his head off. You saw the blood exploding.
Here is your winner,
What the? That's Chris Candido.
Chris Candido is here. What the hell is this?
Chris Candido.
America's been drinking beer from a company that doesn't even know which restroom to use. That's why I created Conservative Dad's Ultra Right 100% woke-free beer. As conservatives, we're constantly getting hit in the face, left and right, by the woke mind virus. But the last place we want it is in our beer. If you know which bathroom to use, you know what beer you should be drinking. Stop giving money to woke corporations that hate our values. And to the rest of you woke corporations, stay the away from our kids.
Buy yours online in 42 states at ultrarightbeer.com.
Tastes like freedom.
Hey, UPW fans, want to put your own universe together? Now available on Community Creation, up to 11 different UPW superstars. You can grab and add to your own collection. Fill your roster with Northern Lightning, Dewey Jobs, Major Lee Powers, Ginger Queen, Sir Oliver Buckingham, and special bonus, Jordan Gemini. Right now on Community Creations, just search for hashtag OneNation, the number one, and the word nation. Build your Ultra Pro Wrestling universe today.
Uncle Vito, you wanted to see me?
Michael, we gotta talk.
What the hell was you thinking? You pulled the house of Martin Madroza off the side of a fucking mountain? Have you completely lost your mind?
It was an accident.
Oh, really? The same way that tennis moron accidentally stuck his Schwartz into your wife? What the hell's going on around here? Look, I agreed to put the house in your name, your new name, so that you and the kids could try to have some sort of normal life. Then you pull this crap? You're into witness protection, for Christ's sake.
I know. Every day I look in the mirror and I know. Look, I'm gonna make things right with Madrazo, and then I'm gonna go back to keeping things low-key.
Somehow I don't believe you. You're a dog chasing cars. Your problem is you don't realize what'll happen if you actually catch one.
Uncle Vito, listen.
No, you listen. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I've enlisted the assistance of family friend, the Reverend Gabriel Good. I purchased a business that will both provide us with a method to launder our money and also at the same time keep you busy and out of trouble. And Gabriel, he's gonna be my eyes and ears inside.
Business? What kind of business?
I am now the owner of the EWF, the Empire Wrestling Federation.
Wrestling? Again? And you think I'm chasing cars? What happened the last time you got involved in that business? Did you forget? Maybe I should remind you. You got your ass handed to you by some washed-up has-been with one ear.
Actually, Michael, you're wrong. I made a good profit when I sold that company. The XCW was well respected, and the EWF will be too.
And what exactly do you want me to do? If you think that I'm going to go out there wearing some tights and go bouncing around the ring, you've got another thing coming.
As entertaining as that visual is to me, no. You're going to be in charge of the day-to-day operations, and that, believe me, is going to keep you more than busy.
I know nothing about professional wrestling.
What's to know? It's no different than organized crime. You have families, they all want a piece of the same pie. You decide which ones to throw in the ring and let them beat the hell out of each other. Winner moves on. Rinse and repeat.
Okay, all right. I'll give it a try. But I'm not making any promises.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out that this is something that really suits you.
Fans, we are back, and what a shocker. Chris Candido is Ultra Pro.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Television Championship.
We said there was going to be a TV title match, and there is, and here comes the challenger. This is who he picks. This is the guy.
Well, Johnny Dalton has to defend the TV title. It's not necessarily explicit in who he has to defend it against. But for all the hype and the build, I don't know. I mean, Dewey had a moment in the sun. We'll see if he can pull it out somehow. And the last time he was in the ring with a champion, it didn't go very well for Dewey. And my personal opinion is it's probably not going to get much better.
So you're basically saying Dewey doesn't have a rat's ass?
Listen, I'm not going to say who is and isn't going to win a match. I'm just saying, based on the win-loss record, you'd have to believe, while Dalton's hasn't been stellar, and granted, pulling out that major win just a few days ago.
You know, you mentioned a few days ago, he goes on record as saying, I am the longest reigning television champion, which I guess technically he is, 4 days. He eclipsed the former champion by 1 day. Congratulations.
As we see him making his way to the ring with baby cakes. His girlfriend and now business manager. She had to pull some strings. We're not entirely sure how she managed to do it, but got him the TV title match despite his recent win-loss record.
Well, if he proved anything, and that's something we're going to need to look at in this match as well. Anybody can get it done on any given day. And there's no one to say that lightning can't strike right here tonight.
Judas El Terrible joining us along with M-Hawk. Welcome aboard. As the summer continues to heat up, ladies and gentlemen, we want to let you know that the month of July will be red, white, and bruised.
What the hell was you thinking?
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 219 pounds. And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 217 pounds. He is the television champion, Hot Rod Johnny Dalton.
Johnny Dalton did what he had to do to become the television champion. Now will he be able to do what he has to do to retain the television championship here?
I don't think anyone's entirely impressed with Dalton and what he's accomplished, which is unfortunate because, become a champion. Again, maybe not the greatest record going into that match, but he won that match.
Referee holding the title up. Dewey got a look at it. Probably as close as he's going to come. But again, that's based on the win-loss record. At one point, 540 losses in a row to 0 wins. And now Dewey from behind with an atomic knee drop. Look at this.
Well, we've seen Dewey do it before where he comes out like gangbusters.
I'll tell you right now, if Dewey finds a way to win the TV title, it's going to be absolutely unbelievable. The place is probably going to come unglued. And I'd have to think back to a point in time where somebody like Mikey Whipwreck was the ECW heavyweight champion for a period of time.
Yeah, I would definitely put it way up there in that category. I mean, Dewey is such an underdog in general. Now, at least from a size and weight perspective, that's all evened out right here, and he's doing a good job early on, if we're being honest.
Indeed he is, as he continues. I would have thought that the street fighting would have gone in favor of Hot Rod Johnny Dalton, but thus far, Hot Rod broken down in the corner, and Dewey follows up. And I think Baby Cakes will absolutely explode if her man loses that title here tonight.
Well, Dewey realizes it's a rare opportunity for him, and he is bringing his A game.
Big right hand and down goes Dalton. Now Dalton right back up, though. Johnny's going to have to come up with some offense here. He's been on the receiving end of all the punishment thus far. And Dewey Jobs has him up in the air again, and another atomic knee drop, and that's going to rock the body.
That'll send shivers down the spine, up the spine, throughout the entire body. You're compressing all those vertebrae. There is a shock factor that goes through your system.
Well, there's another one right there when you miss a punch like that and land it square on the mat. And now look at this, stretching him out, and Dewey Jobs. Will he be able to escape this, or is he going to have to tap out? The referee's there to ask him. He struggles, comes out of it with a hip toss.
Well, I'd say this much right now for Johnny Dalton. He better figure out how he's going to retain this title here tonight, but also moving forward. If he's having this much trouble with Dewey.
Big splash off the top rope, and he hooks the leg. Will that be it? 2 3/4 count. Cross ankle sweep takes him down, and now Dewey goes for a cover. That's not going to get it.
No, you're not going to pin him my way. I don't even think Dewey thought he was going to. Perhaps he just wanted the moment of break, the extra rest to get himself coordinated. But there's a drop kick right to the face.
Dewey with a quick left jab. Irish whips the champion to the ropes. Back out front. Elbow right to the face. According to Hot Rod, as he catches him with that power slam. Johnny Dalton likes to tell people that back in the day, he was the leader of his block area when it comes to the street fight. He got the sleeper hold and the hooks are in. This could be a problem for Dewey. Referee's there to see if he's had enough.
He's going to have to come up with something quickly.
And Dewey does indeed manage to reverse out of it. Flying cross body block, nicely done. Well, when you put someone in a championship match, you have to expect they're going to raise their game, and that's exactly what Dewey's done here tonight. You have to think, how much did that momentary winning streak go into having him in a moment like this reach back for something that's tangible, a memory that isn't faded back to the Clinton administration.
Wow, you're really saying he sucks.
I'm just saying he hasn't won a lot of matches, and now watch this. Hot Rod tuning up the band. And he missed.
Nice move right there by Dewey.
And Dewey Jobs shoots him to the ropes. The two collide heads. Johnny Dalton now in the corner. Hammering away on the head of Dewey Jobs, and Dewey says no thank you. X Factor. Snapmare takes him over. And working the head and the neck, shades of Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. Dewey now starting to catch the beatdown that we expected early on. And this could be the match right here. Rocker dropper. What is he doing?
Looks like he's trying to get some information or maybe some advice.
He's going to go for it a second time. Baby Cakes watches her man connect with a super kick, and that's lights out. Dewey's not going to get up from this one. An impressive win for the television champion, Johnny Dalton. We take a look back at the replay, ladies and gentlemen. There were some moments, but I think at the end of the day, Dewey just knew it wasn't in the cards. And that 3-match winning streak that he had is now in the long distance in the rearview mirror.
And still television champion, Hot Rod Johnny Dalton.
We heard Simon Silver tell Dewey that he'll never win another match in the rest of his life, and it's starting to look like he might be right. We'll be back with more right here on the Nation Network.
Today we salute you, Mr. Budweiser head of marketing guy. Only you could take a beer and make it queer. 20 years of amazing ad campaigns, and this is where we end up.
Not gonna buy it.
What the fuck were you thinking?
'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God make us please bless the USA.
All right, fans, we are back for our main event of the evening. This is a return match. It's a non-title match.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 234 pounds.
Well, we saw Sir Oliver Buckingham last week right here on television, and it was the first time in over 2 weeks that we had seen him since losing the Global Championship, which is now the World Championship.
Well, this is his first opportunity to get back in the ring with the man who took that title from him. This is not a title match here tonight, but I guarantee you, Oliver Buckingham is going to want more than anything right now to prove that it was a fluke. In his opinion, that's what it was, and he is going to come with everything he's got.
Well, he's a former global champion. He was the first ever. We know he's capable, but Randy the Ram Robinson has really been on a tear streak since being the surprise replacement for Blue Collar Bill Dollar back at Motor City Mayhem.
Oh, and here we go. Look who is in with him.
And his opponent from New Jersey, weighing in at 272 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Robinson.
Randy the Ram Robinson is here. Again, it's a non-title match. He is the UPW World Heavyweight Champion, but Blue Collar Bill Dollar is the news right now. As he accompanies him, you see the cast on his right arm. due to the damage done by Boris Rezlinski 2 days prior to the pay-per-view.
Still haven't heard an official word on when he'll be returning to action, but he's here tonight, and that's got to get in the head, you would think, of Oliver Buckingham.
Oh, this crowd loving what they're seeing right now. Two of the very best in UPW going head-to-head.
That UPW title, of course, is what we know to be a passport championship. That means you can go anywhere with that thing. You can show up on Monday nights. You can show up at House of Honor. You can show up anywhere.
He is officially a member of the Empire Wrestling Federation. And Sir Oliver wasting no time at all early on attacking Randy the Ram Robinson. Now, I would say that the advantage in this one probably narrowly, I would say, might go to the former champion. He's a man who's in his late 20s versus a man who's in his late 40s.
Yeah, the champion is definitely in the twilight of his career, but there's something to be said for experience, and that is what led him to where he's at right now. But the body is only going to handle so much. As we get older, it's not easy.
Well, indeed. And again, I think part of the reason that we saw so little of Sir Oliver for 2 weeks might be just that he wanted to come back at 100%, knowing that Randy the Ram was still coming out and wrestling on a regular basis. We've seen him in tag team matches as well as singles and title defenses. And I would say if Buckingham's going to have an advantage, it would be in this match right here tonight as he goes after the knees with that figure four leg lock, and it's on.
Well, the good news for Randy Robinson, he can tap out, he can get pinned, and he's still the champion here tonight. But there's a psychological warfare that goes on because we know these two guys are going to be matching up again real soon. June 26th to be exact.
Randy the Ram Robinson on the floor now, following him out there. Going to the eyes, and now, wait a minute. Look like Blue Collar might want to get involved. If he does, he'll get Randy the Ram Robinson disqualified.
Yeah, you saw him pull back. He wanted to. He was going to.
And now Robinson with a running clothesline which connects. It has been a history-making night, ladies and gentlemen. If you're joining us late, you're going to have to go back and see what you missed. Into the ring he goes, as Robinson continues to skirt the ringside area.
Shout out to Artie Donovan joining us here live.
Going for the cover, hooks the leg. Oh, the knee lift caught him.
That one stunned him, and he's hurt.
To the eyes he goes, and he just tore his head right open. And now returning the favor from earlier on the floor, digging deep into that wound, and he's opened it up. Sir Oliver Buckingham now is in a whole world of trouble. Look how bad that wound is.
Yeah, that's definitely going to blind him. The referee's got to look at that.
Another stomp down onto the head. Dragon screw going after the knee of Buckingham. Oh, there's the headbutt, and that might be enough.
Well, that's one thing we know about Randy the Ram Robinson. He uses that head as a weapon. He likes to come off the top rope with it, but it doesn't have to be.
Oh, there it is to the chest, and we've seen him do it this way as well. Got a 2 count out of that one. And now Robinson going up, and this will be it. If he connects, will it be the Ram Jam?
No, he wants him on his feet.
The axe handle right to the head. And that damage just getting worse by the minute. Randy going up again. And again, he wants him on his feet. Punishing this man for what he did to Blue Collar Bill Dollar. Now hooking a leg. Will the champion get the win? And out the back door he escapes.
Close. Very close. And I would like to see the referee at least get a look.
Neck breaker called him right there perfectly. And now on this history-making night, up across the shoulders. Bucking hammer. Will it be enough? Shoulder comes off the canvas again.
We have seen him beat a lot of guys with that move. He really believes in that one. That and the Queensland stretch.
Has him on his back, and this could be it. Oh, I thought he was going to go for it. He's starting to soften up the shoulder.
If he can apply that move, and he knows it's all over. That's all he's trying to do right now. Both of these guys so far have taken each other's best.
And the champion with a stiff forearm rocking Buckingham, who sends him back into the corner. Scoop and a slam, down he goes, and this might be the buckshot elbow. There it is, connects right to the chest, goes for the cover, gets one, gets two, and Randy Robinson still able to kick out somehow.
Robinson better figure it out quick because it's about to be done.
And there's a Queensland clutch, but he was in the ropes. That is how close. And a stomp to the head. Now he's opened up Randy Robinson. Both of these men will be spilling blood here tonight. Cross body splash. Will that be it? Big win for Sir Oliver Buckingham over the champion in a non-title match.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been a hell of a night. Again, if you're joining us late, you need to go back and see what you missed. But what a tremendous night of action right here as Ultra Pro All-Star Wrestling delivers once again.
He's a bloody mess, but victorious. And heading to June 26th, don't think he won't think back on this match.
Blue Collar outside the ring, not happy about it.
Thank you for joining us, fans. We'll see you next week for more action right here on UPW.